Hey, John. Six turnovers for you guys in the fourth. I know you were able to go from down 10 to down just one. But what would you like to see you guys execute better in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, I mean that's a big one. Definitely can't turn over the ball. But I mean, as I will continue to say, it's an entire game. You know what I mean? There's things we can do every quarter, every possession, to give ourselves a better chance to win, and it's on us to minimize those as much as we can. Um, such as a team as LA, two big dogs trying to slow them down. Got to understand our game plan. We got to execute.
How do you assess the job you guys did on LeBron and AD throughout the night?
Right. I mean, I feel like we did the best we could. Obviously, you want them to miss all of the shots, even if you play
Mhm.
great defense. Right. Sometimes that doesn't happen, but I felt like we did a solid job. Um, I'm always a tough critic. Um, but I mean, like I said, you're gonna have to live with some tough shots they made. But I feel like we made it a tougher night for them.
What do you take away from this game, or I guess how do you view this game? Taking the reigning champs, down to the wire, down to the final minute, but not the result you want. How do you kind of assess this game for you guys?
Yeah, it's tough because we understand that, or I feel like we knew as a team from the start that we were going to compete with them. We were going to play an entire game, a full game with them, and we knew what it was going to come down to: the small things, execution, late game, and it's just frustrating to lose like that. A hard fought game, but I guess the one thing that we can take away is again that we can play with anybody. We just need to clean up the small things, execute, and you know um, polish the edges around a little bit.
Right. Thank you.
Evan Taylor.
Hey, John. Um, just wanted to ask you now, you guys were down by 10 late in the fourth quarter. You cut it to one. I know you just talked about being able to fight and play against any team, but just talk about the resolve of this team. I mean, of course, you're playing the world champions, but you didn't give up. You didn't give in. Just talk about that going down the stretch.
Nah, never gonna give up. Never gonna give in. I feel like we have too much talent, too many good players on our team to just give up. You know what I mean? I feel like we always have that and never let die spirit. We understand that it's a game of runs as well. They're gonna go on a run. We're gonna make our run. And as I continue to say, it's about the small things, about us cleaning up the things we can and trying to make it as tough of a game as possible for them on the defensive end for us, and then offensively make them work and execute. So has to be a full game.
And one other follow-up question. Just talk about how this team just continues to evolve on both ends, because I know you got a couple of pieces out, but still you just continue to grow each game, seems like.
No, yeah, this is what we want to do as a young core. As young players, having great veterans around us now as well. Um, it's always great for us to play well together. That's what we want. We want our young core to grow together and become, as great as we can be. So we always love to see that. And as I said, the additions of our older guys now to help sort of guide us in the right direction. Hopefully, it all culminates to the best situation possible.
Thanks.
Ferdinand Rivera in Puerto Rico.
Hello, John from Puerto Rico. What do you think about how the team looked against an elite team like the Lakers?
Yeah, man. I thought we came to play today. Obviously missing a couple pieces, but I definitely thought we came to play. It's a nice marker game for us to let us know that we can't compete with majority of the teams in this league out the gate. As I will always say and continue to say, it's a matter of us cleaning up the small things and executing on both ends. And I feel like that'll be the real test for us to see where we're at once we're there mentally. But I feel like we can definitely compete with any team in this league.
Lastly, how does it feel to compete against LeBron?
It's always a tough battle. You know what I mean? Great competitor, knows a lot about the game, so always got to be on your P's and Q's and be ready to play a guy like that.